Well, good day everyone, it's Grizz. I'm leaving work in Bristol for the very last time. I resigned from my job and I'm starting a new job with Drive Vauxhall. Thank you, Drive Vauxhall in Weston-super-Mare. And yeah, this is my last day. I've worked a Saturday. It's been a bit of a carry-on today. I'll tell you more about it. Tell you about my carry-on day, my crazy Saturday. Oh, I forgot. Is that neutral? Yeah, it is neutral. Strange, isn't it? It shows like a neutral light, but I almost expect to see it end there. Anyway, yes, today has been a bit of a crazy day. Let me enlighten you on the events, on Grizz's events of the day, and we'll have a little chat after the intro. Hit it! Right, so here we are. We're out on the ZX6R. It's time to ride home. I nearly said drive. I've just been doing too much driving. Grizz is feeling exhausted. I've been up early. I've gone out and done a big delivery around Weston and Burnham-on-Sea and stuff. And now I'm kind of... Oh, I made a real guff. Right, this is where I went wrong today. I last night loaded the bike up in the van to drive to work with the bike in the back of the van so I could do my delivery run and then drop the van back to work and ride home. Now everything was going really smoothly and I thought, oh, I'm really on top of all this, I'm super organised. And I got to work, rolled the bike out of the back of the van, parked it up, and then it dawned on me that I hadn't brought any of my biking kit. So I left my helmet, my gloves, my boots, my jacket, everything at home. So it really fell completely flat on its face. It was a complete mess up on my behalf. I thought I was being mega efficient. I was so efficient this morning leaving the house that I left everything in the lounge. Stupid me. So basically I had to do my whole run and then I had to pop back home, pick up all my kit, pick up all my kit, and then drive back to work and drop off the van, then ride home. Yeah, no real biggie. It probably cost me an extra half an hour or so, but I was lucky actually. I was delivering on the route I was delivering on. So yes, 10 years at FPS. Yeah, they were some very varied years throughout my years of employment with them. I have a great deal to thank them because they employed me and took me under their wing as such when no one else would. When I was unemployed for 6 years due to illness and was trying to get back into work, no one would accept me because I had this long period of time without work. And yeah, I was very lucky for them to say, yes, come on in, we've got a job for you. And I wasn't really very sharp back then. I mean, I'm not really super sharp person, I guess, now. I'm not quite the person I used to be, I guess, since I got sick. But I kept messing up when I was doing the job when I first started. And there was a number of times I was warned to kind of sort myself out or I'd lose my job. I just kept making mistakes. So yeah, I sharpened myself up to the extent that I worked really hard and I ended up managing the warehouse. After a lot of years hard work, I eventually stepped down from that and went back to driving after realising it was a shed load of stress, and also they took away my transport, my free transport, and it became uneconomical for me to be commuting back and forth from work in my own vehicle. So yeah, and this is pretty much what's happening now. Hold on. yeah, it's kind of pretty much what's happened now. Right, funny 5 out of the way. So, and I've had kind of basically the same scenario almost unfold on me again, and basically they told all the drivers that you're going to get your vans taken away and you've got to make your own way into work and back home every day. Now I live like an hour away from work, and for me to be doing that, A, cost me a lot of money, and also cost me a lot of time. So yeah, I started thinking, you know, this is just stupid. As soon as the whole COVID stuff came along, you know, all these companies have started to have to become more efficient. You know, it's just, I mean, I can understand some companies really are struggling, but our company has not struggled at all. I think we're busier than ever, and yeah, and still the efficiencies are brought into force, you know, on the back of the excuse of COVID, you know. So yeah, as soon as they've done that, it's basically it will cost me over £2,000 a year to commute to and from work every day, and an extra 2 hours. So that was a real bitter pill to swallow, and yeah, really unpleasant, and not really what I was expecting. But it was across the whole workforce. I wasn't singled out or anything. So basically, someone had approached me when was it? When I was on holiday, and said, "Grizz, would you like a job at our place?" And yeah, they kind of told me of what it was and what the job entailed, and it's basically a hell of a lot easier than what I'm doing now. It's closer to home. And yeah, I jumped at the opportunity basically, and said, yeah, let's do it, baby. So that's what I'm doing. So yeah, basically I'm going to start work with Drive Vauxhall over in Weston-super-Mare with me old mate Phil. You all know Phil from the videos. Go check Phil out. Phil Grove. Here is his link to his channel. Phil's superb. He's been absolutely brilliant, and been a real good mate, and really kind of made me feel like yeah, he's had my back and looked out for me, and I really appreciate it. So thank you very much, Phil. Yeah, it's been a real godsend, this job, and yeah, it couldn't have come at a better time. I feel my job was still kind of secure, but the whole mess around with commuting and stuff was getting very messy. I did kind of have a chat with my boss and just say to him, look, you know, you can obviously see my predicament. I live so far away. Can you in some way, you know, let me have a van or something? And he was like, oh well, actually there's been a bit of confusion. You're not all going to have your vans taken away now, but he said I can't promise you that you're going to have your van or not. So I was like, okay. So that was kind of hanging in the back of my mind, and also they were going to change my shift, so I would have had to have gone back to Bristol every day and finish in Bristol and wait till the warehouse closes till I go home. So I still would have had a late finish. I think I'm going to probably on average maybe have later finishes than where I'm going, but the difference is that I'm closer to home. I get paid overtime, which I've never got paid really overtime where I'm working now, and usually I end up kind of working over the hours on a Monday and a Friday because it's so busy on the roads. Historically, I've kind of clocked up a lot of hours within the company and never got overtime. They've just been like been rubbish for stuff like that. I think they improved a bit maybe in the later years, but in the early years, geez, the amount of hours I worked. But anyway, it is what it is. I don't want to harp on about things that were right or wrong. The main thing is that in actual fact, they were very good to me, and they took me in when I couldn't find a job. And yeah. Yeah, they were good. They were good to me, and I'm thankful for that. And I look back on that, regardless of what's gone on over the years. And yeah, I remember that first thing, and I'm thankful for that. So, onwards, upwards, sideways. I don't know, what is it? I'm not getting any more pay. But the cool thing is I don't have to work weekends, so I've got weekends off, which is just epic because I can focus more on doing the fun things on the weekends and not have to be working. Oh, I was going to take him, but there's that flipping tractor cutting the bushes. Flipping tractor. Totally ruined my overtaking manoeuvre. Okay. But anyway. Yeah, basically it's a Monday to Friday job, kind of 9 to 5. Well, it's not, it's more like 7:30 to 5. But it's going to be a lot less strenuous. I mean, I've been doing a lot of heavy kind of loading and lifting, and you know, I get a lot of I've been doing a lot of work from time to time in my job. So yeah, it's going to be good not to be so manual in my job, and maybe it'll give me a bit more energy for doing some of the other things that I enjoy to do outside of work. I'm hoping I'll have some more energy for doing more vlogs, getting in the garage more, doing more of the build series, getting out riding more, just doing more things that don't involve work really. And when I do work overtime, I'll get paid it, and that's really nice thought. That's a real sweetener, and I don't have to work weekends. And yeah, I'm super chuffed, really. To be honest, it's great. I need to sort a few things out. All we've got at the moment is a collection of bikes for transport, which is perfect. I've got no car, so I need to kind of sort a car out if it starts to snow. I also need to sort a car out more so I can teach Taffy to drive, and we can give her more job flexibility for her future. She's got a new job sorted, but it's not really her dream thing to do. No more so, I guess, than what I'm going to do is my dream thing to do. But she has something to go to, and that is the main important thing. But I would like to give her more flexibility and like her to be able to, you know, have a car license and be able to commute in the middle of the winter months and not have to worry about it. I don't want to worry about her commuting every day in the wind and rain and snow and stuff, you know. So at the moment she's got a local job, and when we get her car license sorted, she can then start looking for something else that she wants to do more so, you know. That's the plan anyway, and everything at the moment is good. And yeah, for all considering what this kind of COVID knock-on effect has affected us all, you know, has affected us all on so many levels, hasn't it? So I think, considering that, I think we're doing pretty well. Yeah, both getting new jobs in this kind of modern day situation, you know, where people are losing their jobs left, right and centre, is a bit of a small miracle. So I'll take it with both hands and run with it. And I know Taffy is off the same. So yeah, so let's just get and enjoy it, guys. I haven't got to start my new job till next Friday. I got like an induction training day. Yeah, so I've got like just under a week. So I'm gonna get in the garage and do some more work on the Punisher, see if I can get that together. I mean, we've got got Taffy's bike, I've got the Hayabusa, got the 916, but I want to ride and use the Punisher for my commuting, you know. Yeah, I don't really want to use the other bikes and get them filthy. The Punisher will just be, I mean really, to be honest, the Punisher is a bit of a show bike, it's not really a commuter. But that's what it's going to be used for basically, and I'll just be going steady up until which point I can buy a car and take a bit of the heat off myself, and if I decide I want to ride to work I can. If it's torrential rain and -5 and ice and snow, I can jump in the car or even stay home. Yeah, one step at a time, one step at a time. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. That is enough of all that. I feel I'll give you a little bit of blasties from the 916 now for the latter half of this video, or quarter, because I've probably spoke way too long already. It's lovely riding the 916 again. The 916. Did I call it the 916? I did, didn't I? It's the 636, it's Taffy's Kawasaki. It's lovely to get out on her Ninja and have a bit of fun. Got it in full power, traction control off. It needs a service, it's very fluffy. I think it's also in need of a bit of a ride, but I am going to give it a full service shortly, which will kind of help it. Yeah, Taffy doesn't really thrash it. This bike is just such a little beast. I love it. Bloody love it. What a bike. What a bike. This bike is all you need. You don't need more than this. You really don't. And if you think you do, you're not riding it properly. This is just such a buzz, this bike. I mean, you know, all right, yeah, you know, you could have bigger bikes. They're kind of, you don't have to work them so hard, but at that work you get so much back. It's just such a pleasurable bike to ride, and it sounds so good. It feels so good. It's flipping easy to ride. It's not too heavy. You're not going like, you know, horrendous speeds. It's just beautiful. It's just a beautiful bike. You're a lucky girl, Taffy, to have this bike. I know you are, and you know you are. We all know you are. Oh God, look, I'm in third. I'm in second. I'm rubbish. Taffy wouldn't do that. But anyway, that's enough from me. Thank you for watching. I will catch you all on the next one. Much love, everyone. See you soon. Cheers.